I am playing a ladder game, Cybran versus Cybran. I am going up against Dami Mami Dastia G, but that's actually just him being gold, whatever he is. He's going first land, mass extractors, and then I assume the hydro. I am as well. I said good luck, friend. He said yo mama. And of course, that was psychologically damaging to an extent I cannot properly explain. All I could say in response was real sadly. That was embarrassing. I thought I was going to do it on cue. I am going to accelerate because the start is extraordinarily important, but also very boring. I'm getting my hydro up. He is doing the same, but he hasn't quite noticed his comm isn't helping. I get 2 little light assault bots out. I like to do 2 engineers, 2 labs, and then start doing engineers. On this one, I started pumping out just normal assault bots because I got nervous. I was worried he might try and harass me, and I wanted some mantis and just troops to protect my engineers. The mantis are going out. He is not expanding very much. He's building his power grid. He has more power than me. Is that good? I need more power. No! Oh, I'm missing it! So I got 1 engineer here, and I'm about to kill 1 here. I think I'm going to stick with trying to destroy that, and then I'm going to sit this guy over here. That is a huge advantage because that just killed 2 engineers that were on their way outwards. And all their future build power, and he had to kill it. I wish I could have got that engineer. I'm sitting this guy down here now. I'm expanding with my commander. I have more troops than he does, but it looks like he's going for a bomber. I just got an air factory up, so I have some interceptors, and I also always like to make the mobile anti-air. You got that assault bot though, that's so sad. Rest in peace, friend. I am still working on chugging along for power. I need it desperately. I was able to destroy that bomber at least. No, that was a scout plane, wasn't it? The bomber's over here. I'm scouting. Let's see what I will notice. I have a radar up here and a radar here, but I don't have the power to have it up and running. That died very fast. He will kill me there. I can see that... I can't really see much actually. That scout plane didn't see as much up here as I would have maybe wanted. I don't have the radar to see how much is going on over here, but it looks like just the 2 bots, just the 1 now. He has the little scout. That's something you'll see a lot in this game. I don't ever really build scouts. I just try and make sure I have adequate radar coverage. And this guy doesn't really build radar, but he had lots of little scouts. So this little blue circle around him is what he can see. That's the radar coverage the scout provides. So he won't be able to see what's going on everywhere, but he'll always be able to see what's going on around those scouts. And he's getting transports out to get engineers around. That would be great if he was using them. Oh, I got a little mantis over here. I couldn't quite kill the mass extractor though. Oh, I got it. What a happy day. I really wanted to build a lot of reduction up here because this is 3 mass extractors with a very narrow choke point. So I was thinking I'll build the factories here and then I'll always have a stream of troops protecting it. Factories up here for a similar reason. They can easily respond either way, and it's nice to put some forward pressure out here. These factories are mostly to support these 2 mass extractors and support my commander. He is dropping some engineers. I should use transports more, but they're expensive to build, and I just don't think about it. It's easier just to send the engineers walking, but it's much better to use the transports. He has another bomber coming in. He just converted my mass extractor, and he will be building a factory. I thought there was going to be some mass extractors up here, so I sent them. I didn't realize. I am not fully aware of the threat. I need to tech up that radar. I don't have enough to stop the attack, but I have dulled it, at least. Looks like I have my commander coming over. If I can wrap him around here, I can stop him from killing the factories. Luckily, he's coming in this way. Luckily, the army's going this way instead of wrapping around, because that would have left me much more defenseless. I have my commander here. I learned how to draw arrows recently, can you tell? He has a bomber attacking my power generators. That was a close one. Hopefully my anti-air can take them out. My commander will make quick work of this army. He got the power generators, but the mass extractor's alive. This group will die as soon as... That's good, that didn't die either. That's why I need the anti-air. I have just air coverage everywhere, even if I don't have my planes everywhere. I am being much more aggressive with my commander than he is. He's teching his up to T2. I am upgrading a factory to T2. He was stalling really badly. That's why his mass shot down. When you're power stalling, your mass production slows significantly. I reclaimed the 2 engineers, and now I reclaimed that. Oh, he has 2 transports. It looks like I will be able to intercept it though, and that is an expensive crash. He also doesn't have the radar coverage here, so he can't see the units that are attacking him. I believe I'm going to try to capture these. Yes, I am. There's another one over here. Trying to put it in the same spot. Looks like this one's gonna land. Or it looks like it's trying to. And there are the planes. That is unfortunate. When the transport crashes, all the units inside die. I am trying to stall right here because I have these Tech 2 tanks, and they are much better than the Tech 1 tanks, but I can see that he has the numbers, so I'm willing to stall until I can get more tanks pumping now. I'm not in a rush to instigate this fight. I do have a big advantage over here, though. And it looks like the fight is finally happening, but unfortunately he is wrapping around. I did not want that to happen. I am very undefended up here. I have a big advantage over here, though. I'm very lucky because if my troops had to wrap around this way or around that way, I would not have made it in time, but they were able to slip through a little pass in that hill. These troops are getting around, so we're both getting some infiltration into the other person's base. I luckily have my troops recovering. He doesn't have any troops, but he has bombers, and he is building point defense, which will be very effective against these weak T1 units. I stopped some of his infiltration. I got a mass extractor. I could have pushed through and gotten the mass extractors and maybe wrapped around, but I really wanted to take out this power generator. That would cripple him. But I just didn't have the troops to do it, and his commander's regenerating it. All of his engineers too. So he got, I think he got a mass extractor here, then he got this one, and this one. So I only got 1 mass extractor, and he got 3 or 4. I have upgraded my factory though to start making some bombers, and I know this power generator is weak, so I'm gonna kill these guys really easily too with my commander. So I have this bomber. I'm gonna try and get that power generator because that'd be huge for me. He has interceptors, but this bomber has much more health. 1 more pass on the power generator would do it. It's looping back around for another pass. The interceptors are going hard. I get the payload off, destroy the power generator. The plane goes down, but he got more than his value's worth out of it. He has more troops mounted on my doorstep. I need to get these guys back. I sent them over to take out that little detachment. He would know how defenseless I was if he was covering with radar more. That really can settle the games in these lower elo lobbies. I got his radar right there. In these lower elo lobbies, just whoever knows more can make more educated decisions, and that is usually what turns the game around. Like, he might have known not to attack this because there's no mass extractors for him to get. I'm getting mass extractors over here, speaking of which, with my bomber. But there's nothing of value to be gained here. He's gonna send in his troops to die. I got another mass extractor, but his interceptors are coming. I just completely ruin that army, and if I was a better player, I'd get engineers over here and start reclaiming all of these wrecks for mass. His power is still hurting. He's trying to finish his upgrade. He does have a... Or he's going to T3. That is insane. He got it off, though. I don't think I have any upgrades on my comm. No, I do not. I'm pressuring really hard over here. I'm trying to get that power generator again. I think I'm gonna get it based on how many bombers I have. Yeah, so that's really bad for him. But he's pulling his commander up into a transport. If that transport goes down, he loses the game. Because no matter how much health the commander has, if that transport dies and crashes, he will lose. So I am pushing forward with my army. 10 kills, 17 kills, 13 for these Tech 2 units are just so much stronger than the Tech 1. He pulls in with his interceptors, and it works because all my interceptors get locked on to their interceptors, and no one kills the commander. I'm just getting my commander back because I was using my commander to... I'm still ravaging him with the bombers. I was using my commander as a battering ram, but as the game progresses, it becomes more risky because if he just kills my commander, I die. He's doing a last-ditch effort to try and ruin my base and try to kill me. When a power generator blows up, it deals damage to everything around it, and my commander's stuck, so that was very frightening. He's getting a lot of point defense down. However, all I have to do is run out of its range, and I'm building my own point defense, and I'm using bombers to attack him, and I have air coverage, so he has no way of taking the bombers down, and so he is fighting a losing battle. You'll see my comm in the back just kind of running around. I said GG, that was a good last-ditch effort. It looks like BM looking back at it, but I felt very in danger. I was worried he might have had the laser that you can put on the Cybern comm, and I thought he was just going to kill me. I was kind of pooping my pants. But yes, he comes over to my base, I kill him. His base was completely dead. These T2 bots, I think, definitely were worth their value. 30 kills is crazy. That's 3 ranks of vet. Yeah, I think the main difference in that game was the radar coverage I was able to have. It's gone, but I had a T2 radar. I was scouting constantly, and he just really didn't know a whole lot of what I had going on compared to what I was able to know. GG.